Hello, hello. This is me, the boy. We're going to be doing some painting today because I decided we're going to be taking it easy. And also, it's really early because it's really nice and comfy right now. And all we wanted to do before whilst uni was going about, was to do some painting. So here we are. We're going to do some painting. And I decided, why not just leave it open, just leave the stream open so people can come on, chat, and we just get on. Yeah. Yes. Look at me. Look at my desk. Look at me. But yeah, we're just gonna be painting some raptor boys. So I'm just gonna need to find the photo. There we are. This is one I painted a little while ago before the lockdown lockdown had just started, and I was just kind of spending time just to relax and just chill and just get myself into mind space before doing uni work. So yeah, this is what I did before. Now we're doing the other ones now. So apologies for constantly going in between focal points. It's because the autofocus kept throwing the thing like down here. Just kept throwing it into the void where my exercise matters. And I couldn't really control it. So heck. And yeah. I hope people are having a good time today. It's a nice sunny bank holiday day, and what am I doing? I'm spent inside. Yeah. Nah, I just want to do something chill and comfy. And yeah, it just felt right to do it on stream, especially when it's something I quite enjoy doing. So we're gonna start with doing the heads of both these guys. Because I've already done the legs and the pauldrons. All that need, like, I'm gonna go all the way through with colors, like all the base colors and stuff like that. Then go over everything with shade, and then not with these guys because I'm not really too comfortable with myself doing shading. Not shading. I already said shading. Oh no, I didn't get any tissue. God damn it. Doing some doing some highlights. I'm not too comfortable with doing it yet. I'd like to get comfortable with it before I move on to like any characters and that, but I've not given myself a prerogative what kind of time I do it because this is just whatever I'm comfortable with. Yeah, hopefully the plan is we get close enough to get these guys finished. These two guys at least, because I've got two more to do afterwards. And so I need to get some. I do need to get some tissue at some point. I have absolutely memed myself because I've come in here without any tissue. I just thought about it when I plonked my ass down. Need some Purple. So we got some Screamer Pink. That's one of the main colours of the boys. Because the name of my warband is the Brazen Host, and it's two like the plan is for two detachments, one one World Eater detachment, and just bring this down a little bit. One World Eater's detachment and one Emperor's Children. Because for anyone that does know me, they know that I'm very much like both. I like both Corn Berserkers and Noise Marines. I just think they're both super cool. So I felt like it should be, well, when it came to figuring out how I'd want to play or who I want to play, it's very easy for me to decide that, yeah, both sides, both are good. Both is good. So the plan, painting wise, is to basically do these guys, move on to Corn Berserkers, move on to my Dark Apostle, and then move on to my Chaos Lord. Then from that, I'm taking a little break from Chaos Space Marines to move on to some Dark Imperium, like Dark Imperium box that I got as a split by Christmas present with my brother. Not Christmas present, birthday present. Where he got the Death Guard and I got the Primary Space Marines, because I'm going to be doing a Dark Angels army. And so I'll be doing that box up, and then from that box to another box that I did actually get for Christmas, which was the Shadow Spear, which both half the armies are very much for me. We are doing both. So I'm going to be using the Vanguard Space Marines as like another detachment to my Dark Angels. And then we out here using the Chaos Space Marine from that box as the basis for the Emperor's Children half. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out all day, like, if I wanted to stream now, if I just wanted to stream later and just chill. I decided that I wanted to do streaming now because I was comfy to do so, and I was like, I wanted to do the painting stream, been trying to get it to work. The only thing that struggled to work was getting, obviously, the camera to focus properly, but everything was alright once we got through that. And yeah, it just came down to the choice of, do I actually just go sod it, will not do it, it's too much work, try and get this to work and just leave it and just play games tonight, or we suck it up. And I decided to suck it up and I wanted to do some painting. So that answered it. Also, on this side is where all my paints and my water is and stuff like that. So if you're just even going off that way, I'm going this way because I've got some stuff off in the background just for myself to listen to as well at the same time. So we all chill. So yeah, I'm just going back over this pauldron because I'd undercoated it in a Mephiston red overall, and there were some bits that just didn't quite get enough coverage on this, especially on this little star. So I'm just using some old Crimson Gore just to brighten that up. And yeah, but I'll say, I'm just going to be real quick actually. I'm going to go get that coffee before I forget, so just 1 second. We got that. I've returned! I've returned from war! I've come back with bounty of tissue. Yes. I'm going to put this right here. So that I can actually access it, because it's where the paints are, is at the end of my table. And yeah, I've also, because it's not just me that's streaming at the moment. My brother, Nairu Panda, he's streaming on Twitch. He's playing Valorant at the moment. So if you want to go check him out, you can go do that. I've not got his link in the description. I can add it if people ask for it, like for this time around, but I'll probably chuck it into proper in the description to give support. And yeah, we shall continue again. So with the helmets, I've done all the purple now, so I'm gonna do. Actually, yeah, we'll do the dwarf bronze, because that's the main color of like all my trims, and then especially for like raptors with their like this entirely metallic pauldrons. It's quite nice. It's a super nice paint. I've only got so much of it. To rip out a bunch of it yesterday, it was awful. Because it got too hot inside the pot, and then it just dried around the inside, which was awful. So let's just. I really need the box on me, to be fair. I've just thought, oh no. I like having the box on a hand, just as kind of a guideline to know that I'm going the right way with my paint and not just chucking it willy-nilly. Make sure my hands are in a good place. For not just myself, but for you guys. Could be a little bit messy over these pipes, just because I'll be going over that in gunmetal. Got a tiny bit on the purple, so I'm going to go back anyway. Like I always do, like a bit of a cleanup. I'll go through the entire model and then I'll do like a proper cleanup, just all the way across. As in on the model, I mean as the individual like sub build. I'll do a proper cleanup, just get the paint back out again, just dab a little where it's needed. Just go from there. If you've come from Facebook, then welcome. If you're new here, welcome further still. I hope you're enjoying me painting. Usually on this channel we do the gameplay, we do some friend, like we hang out with friends and we just have a jammy time. And that's what important, especially with everything going on. It's important just to chill out and just jam with friends when we can. If you think the painting content I just started today, it's the first time properly going, I'm going to paint on the stream. If people enjoy what they see, then let me know in chat. And then I'll definitely arrange for another one more faster than I probably would have done. Because if it doesn't do as well, then it just goes. I usually just rotate whatever I play or whatever I do on stream just to keep it fresh. Like, I'm still looking for a more consistent story-based game. Let's go into the Friday slot, because Friday I've kind of left as a slot for story-driven games. Because we played for the entirety of Turok from beginning to completion. And yeah. So this is where we're at thus far. Try and get myself in a good position. Just doing the crown. Well, the round is his eyebrow area. Just going through that. Oh, not like this. Could like flick the camera all the way back. That was horrifying. I hated every moment of that. What are you doing on your bank holiday Monday? Outside of this, what have you been up to? What lockdown fun have you been up to? I can fix this position because it's kind of slipping. Yeah, so this is where I'll come to learn that, like, oh, I should have probably done the eyes before I've done the trim. But we're here now. Just one thing for sure. Paint's drying up real quick. What do you mean? My sound's not working. Free. YouTube was complaining that my sound weren't working. Alright, that's completely a lie, because I know it's working. Before everyone sends me in the chat, it's like, oh, you're taking it straight from pot. I am like stripping a lot of it off. I am just pulling a lot of it off the brush before taking it back out again. Oh, bloody hell. If anyone could see me now, I've got the fattest double chin going on right now. There's the gold done on them, so it's gone on to gunmetal. I don't even know which colour I said. So it's done with the bronze and going on to the gunmetal. Yes, I'm assuming that's what I'd said, and I'm pretty sure it isn't now. So it's actually just bolt gun metal. Yeah, some quality reflection there. Yeah, I have to use the tissue to not only like dab my brush down, but to remove the lids. The lids are too chunky, and they're also very prone to breaking. Oh, I just nearly pulled the bastard out. This is why I said the stream was a child friendly. Because I will just come out with like, oh, for feck's sake. I should have called this stream watching paint dry, because sometimes it is like that because I'm just not saying a lot. But that's just down to the fact that I'm just trying to get the decent colours I want out. I very much understand if my usual crowd who come on is like, what the fuck is this nonsense? Where is the games we were promised? Well, today we're taking it slow. Yeah, I think that's enough silver from this dude. So, keep twisting it the wrong way like a dickhead. So that's what we're looking at. So bring the focus back. I wish this legends had just like a wider depth of field, because that would super duper help with this issue right now. I'll say once we've done all this silver, then it's onto white, then it's onto greens, and then we onto cleanup duty. Well, technically I need to do a tiny bit of black just to make sure, but we're on cleaning duty from that point. Same. Proper smell like what? Yogurt bad. So a Muller Corner celebration, which had like chocolate bits, caramel bits, and pretzel. It was just the interesting thing in the fridge. I was like, I'm gonna have this with my granddad's homemade pizza. Nice, nice. Liking that. There we are. Ooh. Camera with wider depth of field would be real nice. Right, so this is the only one. Well, this is one of the only colors I will actually like go about actively just watering it down a little bit, and that's white. More specifically, Corax white, not Clorax, Corax. I saw something drop in, I'm about to need to shout myself. Just a bit of white, dried white debris. Don't mind me and my feedback. Just every so often. Feel awful. I've shown Jacob that there is a problem unintentionally because I'd started following him not too long ago because it's the first stream I've been on for. I've done a test one and a short stream on Saturday because Jacob's stream timings are Monday, Tuesday, Saturday at 3 until 6. And when someone follows him, or on the premise someone subscribes, the thing stays. And I don't think he's probably quite happy about that. No, I wouldn't. That's why I've not moved to Streamlabs just yet. I'm not quite sure how to really go about things because it kind of spooks me a little. I just need someone to sit down and just show you what to do, to be fair. I think a good thing to have when painting is the confidence that regardless, like, even when you get to the really mid ugly stage of a model, so you persevere, you don't lose hope. You're like, oh, I have to feck this up, because there's no stress. It's just if it didn't work, it didn't work. You just try it again. And if you're in between stages, do not stress either. For you're doing fine. Things will start to get better. Like at the moment, I'm doing my eyes, but I'm doing it really poorly. Right, so the white is now in place. Do the green. And from that point, we'll start doing some cleanup. And then the heads are done. Which is quite nice, because we started about past, and we're now at 10 past, so about 40 minutes taken. I know the heads had already been started, because they're already done the majority of the purple, went back over it there, so we'll not count that. I think Jake's just trying to figure out if he can fix this thingy. Or, assuming it's alert duration. Just sending him some advice. Thought you could choose to or not to. I was just saying, because he was just showing how long he wanted to do his little thingy, how long his little animation should play, what he's streaming. I've just said 7 minutes should be enough. Shouldn't be overbearing, but it should also have presence. Just seeing if he, yeah, he's moved it to 7 seconds. 7 seconds should be enough. Sorry, I moved right off. His lenses are done. Just wash brush out. Paint's finished on that. Put quite a bit on that, so we'll just. Yeah, that should be good. So we're done with the green until the next load of heads, so that's nice. Because this is jade green. It's a really old one. Well, I say really old one, not like everything else is really old. The only one that's not been old is the Screamer Pink. Which is what we're going to be going back to first. We're going to Screamer Pink, going back to the bronze, and then go back to the gunmetal. So we'd go over the purple first, because that's the most. That's where the culprits lie. We'll just see, because we can figure out, because I don't think I've covered too many bits by accident with other colours. I think it's just a purple touch-up that needs happening. Oh, doing it way off camera again. It's probably a reason for that. My body just keeps leaning this way. So the purple done on this head. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna check something. Yeah, we're still all good. Still all good. Also, for the people who are watching, I hope you're enjoying. I apologize if I'm not talking. If I'm not talking, just give me a shove, and I'll fix that right up. If you got any questions about streams, the future for the channel, or anything like that, just put it in chat, and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. There's a big streak of red I've missed. Oh yes. Hey Tyler, Chaos Raptors. Basically, your jumppack assault people. Oh, just about right. So if it's not awfully clear, I'm trying to get as much light on it as possible. It's also getting the focus. Yeah, this is one I did just before I started getting cracked on with uni work properly, and then let it devolve my life. Oof. Nah, so I'm back onto painting these guys. So I'm painting two variants of these guys at the moment, which are melter gun variants. So they're the ones that are going to jump in. They're kind of designed to be a Suicide Squad. If they do more than what I assume they're going to be able to do, which is, for the most part, on that turn they go in, shoot them with shoot whatever armored target I've aimed for. Hope it dies. If it doesn't die, charge an additional target because I've got charge that target hopefully, because I've got a power fist on the captain. Well, I've got two chainsaw and bolt pistols. I've got power pistol on the champion, and then it's just hope and pray at that point. You just hope things go right. Because if you watch the first game with Jacob, didn't do an awful lot. Not exactly a good example. Oh no. Ooh. My first personal game with Jacob, they didn't go very well. They just flopped. Second game that was on stream, that went fantastic. Because I managed to just wipe out Jacob's entire squad of Death Guard. And I kind of set myself up real well for the long run. Even in that game where I just seemed to just throw all logic to the wind and just charged him. Charged into the Defiler and proceeded to kill myself. But it's not fun if I don't. It's not fun if I was just to camp and just kind of camp him out for points. I didn't feel right about that. Not. It's like, especially if we're just doing it for fun. Like, I'm not doing it for any competition purpose or to get better as a competitive person. Like, just having fun doing stuff like that. It's why I didn't go for the usual army I play when I went against Connor. Because I've got to get used to both halves, because I'll be playing both halves once I've painted them up. For the time being, tabletop sim will be mode of game transportation at the moment. Because once these guys are done, not these two specifically, but like the entire Raptor squad's done, moving on to the 12 Corn Berserkers, I've got to pull out a couple of bits from other boxes for their power fists. As to buff them out, because I want them with power fists, because it's just quite nice to have some melee tank destroyers. Or some just good heavy hitters, to be quite frank. But yeah, Corn Berserkers. Do I remember you saying you wanted Necrons? Yes, I do want Necrons. So the plan is, for the foreseeable moment, do Chaos Space Marine, do the whole, well, not all at once, do all of the core, well, the World Eater side of things, do the Dark Imperium Primaris Space Marine side of things, as is to basically take a moment off of Chaos, do some Dark Angels, we quite a lot of green stuff, which is going to be nice. Then moving on to Shadow Spear, which is the Vanguard Space Marines and the Demonkin Space Marines, but basically using the Vanguard as another detachment for the Dark Angels, and then using the Chaos, the Demonkin Chaos Space Marine as the beginnings of the Emperor's Children, and then from that point, it's paint up all of the Emperor's Children stuff, get through that. Then from that point, that's when I'd probably consider looking into getting some Necrons. Especially now with the new edition pro mode with some new Necron stuff. The Silent King is returning, which is lore wise quite significant. Necron, the new Necron warrior model, they look softer than they were before. Then I don't know what they call it. There's the Scorpen Lord. Yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff. There's a new Space Marine character that essentially looks like the Master of Execution, but for Space Marines. But it's just got the Executioner's Greatsword from Dark Souls 3. Just has that as a weapon, and it's just nuts. Oh, sorry about that. And just making sure there's no thing I need to go back over. And no, he just looks super jammy, and I'd quite like to have him just as a model as a whole. Like probably had him suit Dark Angels, but just in the model as a whole, looks really cool. But Necrons, it's a case of both simultaneously doing what army I do have now, and then figuring out some space, because I'll need to make some space in my room anyway, because I want to get a glass cabinet just to hold things, because that'd be quite nice, quite cool, quite jabby. Then, oh, pardon me. And then from that point, let's see if I've got room for Necrons. I have no idea how to play it. All I know is that I want to have a bunch of Lich Guard, because Lich Guard's funny in Soulstorm. You just spam a wave after those. Unless you're going to actively nuke them, you're not going to beat them. But yeah, I think I'm just about done on the heads now, which is quite jammy. So I'll bring the... Oh, I've brought it the wrong way. That would help. I am trying to show up as properly as I can, but it's kind of hard. Unless I'm just shoving it directly into the camera, but then you lose all physical light. This is about as focal as it can be. So we've got the waspy kind of head. Then we've got the one that actually just looks like the Primaris Space Marine helmet.
Yeah, that's the helmet done. I would do some black, but I think it's just going to kind of be covered up anyway, so I'm not going to bother with it because the glue's going to absolutely penalise me for it. And quite frankly, no. So that's the legs, pauldrons, and the helmet's done for both sets of models. Let's bring this back. I'm using my hand as kind of focal reference, just so it doesn't look like my hand looks weird just there. Also, there's another stream you could be watching as well, and that's Nehru Panda, which is Jacob. Jacob started streaming. He's playing some Valorant at the moment, and he's done some custom things for his channel. He's got a custom pixel art icon, and then pixel art follower notification, which is quite jammy to watch because he spent a lot of time doing it. So question is now, do I do the chest piece or the arms and the jetpacks? Because the jetpacks take a little bit because they're quite, as you can tell, just a little bit more intricate than quite a lot of things. It's got the inside, the jump packs, the underneath part, the plating, stuff like that. With the chest pieces, you've just got all the little designs. It's mostly going to be like the reds. It's mostly the block armor bits are just going to be red. Then the strip's going to cross silver. Then the centerpiece is usually brass. And then if they got like a specific belt thing, then it's just a sorry, what color? It's a red belt or red going all the way around, and the belt buckle is usually gold with a crimson gore sigil on it, unless it's the first guy. Then end up with like a little eyeball on it, but I kind of no, I'm happy with it. Like it could have been better, but I'm just not good at like fine detail, like tiny detail, like more than grain of sand detail. I'm not really comfortable with. So we just trying our best, and that's all we got, and that's all we need. Our best in a dream of loads of painted models. I think I'll do the arms because these ones is kind of like this another hard one I've kind of just been ignoring at the moment. So I'll face the bull. I'll face the bull head on and just get on with it. Just make sure the sound's all right. Yeah. But there's a bit of green stuff on it because it just didn't quite connect with the model, and that's my fault technically because I just didn't put anything to hold them in, like any bolts or anything like that. And it just if you do it with blue tack, that's what happens. It will just figure out it's like, oh, you've glued it in a way so that you can't put the arms together. And it's like, bastard. So you just gotta deal with it. Just gonna start with left guy's arms first. Ignoring where the natural grey is, because we'll not need to paint that because that's underneath the pauldron. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger brush. I'm not going to tediously spend my time when I could be using a bigger brush. Anyway, how are you doing, Tyler? How are you doing? Hope you and everyone are doing well. Hope Carl had a good day the other day when it was his birthday. Nice. Are they server or single player? Sorry, to protect everyone. To hear me manhandle my microphone, but to save you from the deafening sound of me blowing wind down your ear, which I think is infinitely greater. No gonna lie, the message I put into Discord should have just been the title of the stream. Just you all want to watch paint dry. Despite the fact I've been really, really bad at it, and I keep flicking myself upwards. I should probably tilt the camera a bit further up, just to compensate for when I lift my my chest up. As to in my mind, paint easier just to go. Just actually like a Call of Duty sniper, just. Flails arms around absolutely uncontrollably. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, Minecraft is a good existence to be doing that with. It's like just generally just existing if there's nothing else to do. Oh yes, I got the one I wanted. I think supposed this water go like the most disgusting shade of purple I've ever seen in my entire life. Purple, I mean pink. Comes out purple on this, but it comes out absolutely disgusting pink in the water. One more cuff in hand. It can be moved to the other side. Just as a general heads up, if it's like, oh, but Joe, that looked a little bit messy, it's like, it's okay. It's the ugly stage. You just gotta go through the ugly stage. Then we're all good. We all know it always looks ugly before like you put all the colours on. Because it's just out of context. Just like anything out of context is absolutely nothing in comparison to what it is in context. Hello, welcome to minute painting miniatures Bob Ross here, where I come out with like not really sage advice, just really just knowledge. Knowledge and memes. Oh, what's this gone? There it is, it's back again. Man, can't wait until we can actually like all meet up again. And then celebrate like 50 birthdays all at once. Because planning on actually giving myself alcohol poison doesn't feel like less of a joke when it comes down to it. Yeah, it's just that there's just so many birthdays just kind of like lost or not been able to like fully like the people who would have wanted to have been there couldn't have been there and stuff like that. It's just no, as soon as this is all sorted and it's more socially able to and safe to just get absolutely destroyed. Alright guys, listen up, let's just get destroyed in a safe manner. Because I think it's a case of we'll have to see what the world's like when it comes down to your birthday, Tyler. Oh. Just hope everything's well then. For a hot second, I thought my door had been open this entire time and I was just about to cry. No, I don't want my voice projecting all the way downstairs. Or it's a Jacob stream, to be fair. Actually, Jacob didn't have his microphone on because he didn't actually use a microphone because his computer doesn't have like a microphone port through like the aux cables. Why did I grab this color? Why did I grab white? I don't need it for these ones. Maybe later, potentially. Maybe for the tubing, but I don't need it just yet. I need the arms. I need the purple. Ugh. Just a lot of purple. You can remove a lot of that. Duncan be telling me that's too thick. Don't know why I proceeded to put, my goddamn fingers all over it. First day, we all need to jump on for Dead by Daylight, because that's another thing we can just stream and do dumb stuff with. It's quite well. It's not really interesting. It's just a case of like, oh yeah, because with the Raptors kit, it comes with one melter gun, but they can be equipped with two special weapons. So they give you a flamer and the plasma gun. You can go, oh yes, what are these three? But it's like, there is another. So I just got the melter gun kit, the melter gun from the Gas Space Marine kit, and just kind of slap that bad boy on. It's like you don't know, big shack. Because again, it just helps if we follow the strategy of just let's just blow up the target rather than having like a tank and then use 50 bajillion thousand points. Especially when you've got Kano who's just got the dreadnought that just absolutely annihilates everything that isn't. Well, he annihilates everything that isn't a tank. Especially when he targeted my Havocs last time. So I think this time around, next time around, I'm going to try and figure out if I can actually deep strike, because if I get deep strike, that's huge. Or get a Rhino and just slump him in there. At least then. At least then they're not going to kill first turn and I'll get a single shot in. Nope, that's not the one I want. No, what do you mean my audio's gone garbage again? Start off. The FBB. Let me have decent sound. I just want to speak to the people. I could grab myself a cup of tea in a few minutes just because I'm kind of feeling a little drowsy, but I'm not quite sure why. But tea picked me up in no time. So that should be enough. Pure pull for now. Actually, I'm going to take this moment just to get a cup of tea, so I'm back in a minute. Wow. You shall hear me return before you see me return. That's how sneaky I am. Away, away, away.
Hello, yes, I've returned. I've returned with tea and more dilute. Or I lied. I got two drinks. I also kind of need to pee now, so it's gonna be a little bit longer. I apologize. Hello, I'm back for real this time. Yes, I've returned. Ah. I will not be apologizing for demon noises. The demon noises were necessary. I am the milk man. My milk is delicious. But yeah, in the coming weeks, I should be sorting out things for the channel. There'll be some changes. Like, if I'm more than likely going to be keeping this channel as my streaming channel, I'll just be making an alternative one for my films and stuff like that. So any of my old film stuff that you can currently see on this channel will just be moved elsewhere. So we've just done the purple, so I'm not quite sure what colour I really want to be doing this colour, the guns in. Because I could be doing the trims, but I'm going to completely leave the trims because I can guarantee you I'm going to get some of the gun stuff all over the hands, and that's going to cause me. It's just going to cost wasted time. Because like for this guy, I just thought it'd be a little neat, just to give him a little pink gun. Give him a little pinkish gun to be a bit more. I know it's not very like grim dark, but it was just something a little neat, a little different sort of thing. And I was just trying something out, and I liked how it came out, cause just specifically because of like how it shows off the 8-sided star. So I was happy with how it came out. But it very much comes down to the case of, do I want it for the melter guns? What is my answer? I also need to just resort our focus. There we go. That looks about right. Yeah, looks about right. So I could just paint the entire thing, the entire gun. And then I could do it all in black, or I do it all in white, and then add the pink.
Or for this one, because I've got the little tube on this one. There's a little tube hanging off the underneath part. Let's have a quick look. You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of inspiration. I'm gonna keep it. These ones a bit more neutral. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, man. This might help. What the Raptors melting gonna like in this? It's just this base. It's just the color of. Oh, it's black there. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Yeah, well, that feels boring. You know what? We're going for pink melters. Pink melters seem cool to me, so sod it. We're doing that. Okay. It's a good thing we still have tentacle pink out. Then also we're going back to Corax white again. Just it's already got a base. It's got an undercoat on, so I'm gonna base it in this, and then we're gonna apply a layer of that over it as well. You have to go straight to the layer brush because it's gonna be too big and janky to scroll that around everywhere. I'll actually do a progress thing in a second. Apologise for the lack of them at the moment. It's just been a case of kind of keeping my head down and just getting on with it. Also, I would have some music on in the background just to try and alleviate any just dead moments in between, but I'm not quite sure how to go about with music for YouTube. Just it feels like the moment I chuck anything in, it's like, ha 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 ha, copyright hammer, you little bitch. The only issue I'm having with is like I'm struggling to figure out if I can show you well if it's worth showing you a progress picture just because it's just all really ugly. Shows your hair. Which lot of hair are you referring to? I can give you a lot of hair. Alright, give me a second. I'll have to flick. You have to just.
Yes. Hello there. My natural position, craned like this. Delicious. Now, like side of hair, going and grab it. Normal boy length. This side's about. It's going along, but it's not awfully long.
No, Carl, no, not like this. I hope both you and you, Carl, and Josh are doing well. I hope you're all doing well. Miss you all. And we out here just painting because. So observe. Here's one I did earlier. Observe. I mean, a little while ago now. Oh, focus. No. There we are. Yeah, I'm doing more of these guys. Asking for a friend. Doubt. No, go if you said had you said Leah, I'd probably believe you. If Leah just been curious how long my hair is now. No, it's not overly long. Oh, I've just realised the entire time the focus is still on the weird one. No, I've conflicted the wrong way, you goof. Also, droopy hand is there for reference. Yes, Leah wanted to know. Somehow that feels less and less likely. Oh no, that is all one colour. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no, that's fine. Had a moment, forgot which side they were on. Just have a quick drink. Just gonna move the microphone out of the way. Tastes so good. Excuse me. I think I'm about getting there with all the white now. That's not really what I wanted to do. Actually, no, I'm going to do something completely different for this one. Actually, yeah, I'll do those now. 1 second, guys. I really realised the microphone was still clicked at my ear. Oh no, I've done something. Oh no. What have I done? I've made a mistake. Oh, so we've got about an hour left. Do as much as we can. Better. That's not good. Oh, no, you sort that out. Oh, let go of my headphones. For context, I've got a weight holding down my light, so it exactly does not fall, and that weight just slipped off. So it wasn't exactly the most ideal thing to happen. All things considered. So. There's some black in there. Whoa, whoa. can just move over to a base coverage because I'm not getting quite the coverage I need, and it's kind of making the process a bit longer than necessary. Because this part's going to be flush to the chest just over here. I'm not going to paint this overly over towards the gun bit, only towards where you can see like the top part where the pink would be showing. I'm going to paint it a tiny bit in black. I think that's all I really need for black, maybe. Quick drink. I'm super red hot now, but that might just because I've had tea. Right now, I'm going to yeah, I'm going to change paintbrush now. Do 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 do. But I don't know if you guys, if anyone who's knocking around in chat, could anyone tell me what is allowed when it comes to like music and stuff like that for stream? So I can imagine it's like no copyright music, which is fair enough. But where should I be looking for non-copyright music sort of things so I can add stuff on during stream, or where it's like streams like this where I'm not playing a game, I'm just kind of just vibing on existence. So with that, or I'll just consider commissioning one of my uni friends or something like that to do a 3 hour music mix. Make your own. Yeah. Is there any software that you can recommend that I could use to just do that? Because I know, like, I had like non-existent skills in Pro Tools and making music. Like editing, sound design, in general for Pro Tools, yes. Sound like actually making music. Because what I'd be looking for is like a 3 hour mix just to slap on during stream, something like that, or a couple of different varied ones that just rotate. Hmm. What needs to be doing next? Probably that blue. Actually, I've decided I'm not finished with the black. Decided I'm not. I'm probably gonna have to go fix it in a second as well. Oh no, why am I doing? Yeah, I'm fine with that. This one's gonna be a pain in the ass. Actually, first I'm gonna save this black because it's just got a feck ton of just dry paint just welling up inside of it. It's off. Right, black paint has been thoroughly saved of dead dried by paint. Probably should have thought about that prior to not opening this blue. Come on, come on, come on! There we are. So we got some nauseating blue, which is, as it stays, a nice purpley. Well, a nice blue colour, but what it doesn't say it is a little bit purpley. Probably end up going back to nauseating blue for some muzzle colouring. Much better. So what colour do I need to do next? Actually, I think doing this in nauseating blue might be cool. We're gonna do that. And do that. I'm gonna make the tube on the tubular one blue. I've changed my mind. Very quickly, I did. Hmm. Trying to think. All right, I'm gonna keep into the usual red, which is blood red. Just because I've done all the other pipes similar in nature in that color. And I'll just make it a bit more grungy on this one. And go back over with washes. Oh, bloody hell. Just want the tiniest bit of black. Oh, piss smell. Wrong gun. I'm safe. For what as I can see. We're getting an absolutely extravagant pot of watercolor here. I'll show you at the end of the stream. It probably is now the silver and the thingy colours. Yeah, Scooby Silver and Dwarf Bronze. Well, Gold Bun. Gold Bun. Gold Bun. Bolt Gun. E. Yeah, once these two guys are done, I'll be moving on to the other chainsaw dude and the champion, who has got a Douchemouth lab, I've literally forgotten his name. A Power Fist and a Plasma Fist. Do some bolt gun on the piping underneath the little blue canisters. So that made the most sense to me. It seems a bit weird, like having explicitly the little tanks pointed out, but I thought I'm gonna insinuate for doing like a really vibrant, like a really noticeable color. It's like, damn, it's gonna be a bit sad just lose that detail, just a bit of metallic. Especially when it can be just so much more and way more cooler. It's like, why not? Plus, if I think it looks cool, that's good enough for me. But if people find it cool, that's also cool. Try and be as neat as possible, just to save on clear up. Oh bloody hell! No mind, we have to clear up. No. there is a little bit more I need to do with the silver on this gun. But that's it. Just as a general heads up, I'm going to be on for another 19 minutes, and then I'll be off. I will be continuing painting outside of streaming. That's just because that's going to happen. Accept it. I'm extra blind. My windows are open, just for extra light, and I've got my big light above me, which is probably actually would be the reason why I'm overheating a wee bit. That would probably explain it. Silver. On that one at least. What are the other woods yet, Buckaroo? Not in the slightest. But I say I'll do a preview in the last sort of 5 minutes of everything we've done during the stream. Absolutely douse the brush down. Just get rid of any silver flecks. I think for silver this one is Dune. No, I entirely lie. Just need some solid silver now, rather than just sprinkled. Solid, not sprinkled. Yes, that's exactly how I like my drinks. Solid, not liquid. Solid, not sprinkle. So I end up doing the pink last, just because it's a bit more of a finicky colour to deal with. So where's right? Let's spin this over now. Hello, door. I'm making like the most loudest sound you could possibly make. Not too long, and then we're gonna do a checkup and everything we've done today. Firstly, just as a general heads up, because I've done the stream now, means there isn't one for the usual time of pissing out. Why did I do that? Twitch really heavy. That's a good thing that was getting covered in pink then into. But I'd say we're definitely not going to go on to the bronze for the second one. We'll at least have gotten a decent way through the bronze on this one. Gone random piece of dry paint, dickhead. Trying to get this last bit of wet paint, and that'll be it. Right, that's the last of the wet paint. So if you're doing something else and you want to see, I'd recommend just pause in a second, just for a moment. So just get the things on blue tack. Where the hell my blue tack's gone? There it is. So we have oh geez, that's a lot of bright sun. Oh boy. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not too bad in help. The first head I did. So just remember there isn't washers on or anything yet, because I do all the washers all at once. Because it's just a big part of it. Then if I decide to do layering on these guys, I'll start doing layering on these. If not, I don't. We have the wasp shade head, or similar to that of the Thousand Suns. Yeah. Quite happy with both these heads. And then the most worked on gun. Like obviously none of these are finished just yet, but this is what you would see on the tabletop. So I'm going to show you as much as you'd see on the tabletop. So like you'd start seeing less of this back bit, which is covered by my shadow a tiny bit, but I'm trying not to help that. Well, I'm trying to help not be in its way. I'm an attack. And where's that? There it is. Then finally we have the one that we got decently far over, just didn't get to the bronze with. And that's this one. So it's still obviously very, very just base coat Mephiston red on certain parts, but we're getting there.
getting there. So that top bit's gonna be all the brass. The muzzle's gonna be all brass. That little tooth bit's gonna be in bone. The little skull's gonna be in bone. The little arrow going across is gonna be in bronze. Then it's a case of doing all the pink and then doing all the brass trimming, or the bronze trimming on the armor pieces, like the gauntlets. And with that, I'm gonna call it here. So unfortunately, you're not gonna see my gorgeous face because I'm not gonna piss about with camera explicitly whilst all my painting stuff is just out and could potentially go ape shit and destroy everything I touch. And I swear it can bloody fly if it's not careful. Please don't explode, Black. Thank you for not exploding. Your kindness and generosity is appreciated. And yeah. Gone red. So yeah. Thank you for watching and listening. I know obviously it's not been much gameplay as usual or any of the usual stuff. But I hope this has been quite a nice change and interesting to listen and just watch. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Love you and bye.